Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to run a retargeting ads campaign for your business, for your product or your services. Now, why would you run or why should you run a retargeting ads campaign? Why? Because if you don't run a retargeting ads campaign, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Now, in marketing, it takes at least a customer to see your products, your services, or your marketing 7 times before they make a buying decision. So if you run your ads just once and you don't retarget that same audience again with your ad with a more better offer or a discount offer or something to push them to take a decision or an action, you are leaving lots of money on the table. Yes. So in this video right now, I'm going to be showing you how to run retargeting ads and get results. So let's dive right in without wasting much time. So when you are in your ads manager, you click on this button here on all tools and go to audiences. Right, you go to audiences. You go to audiences. Now, here, this is where you'll be able to create your retargeting ad audience because you need to create a custom audience and the like. So let's click on create audience here and then click on custom audience. So now there are several ways or several sources for you to create or get your custom audience from. Now, if you are a business owner who keeps track of your sales, say for example, any customer or every customer who buys from you, you have their um, name, phone number, address, email address, and you compile them, say in a spreadsheet, like Excel spreadsheet, or you have a way of collating this data. Now, if you want to impute the data in your ads manager so you can target customers, these customers with a different type of ad for probably a different product, or you want to target customers that are like these ones that have already bought from you, you can target them using customer list by uploading that list, turning it into a CSV file, and uploading it here on the Facebook ads platform. And you will be able to target or create a lookalike audience for that particular audience because that is already a buying list. I have a list like this that I use whenever I want to run ads. I'll upload it and then I use the list to run ads. So that's if you have a customer list. But if you don't have a customer list, there are other sources you can use like a website. If you have a website, a landing page, a sales page, or a website itself, then you can use this option. Now, this option, you need to have already run your ads for a period of time, say at least a minimal of 7 to 30 days for you to run, for you to be able to create a custom audience from your website. And then if you want to do this, it doesn't mean you have to be spending 1,000 naira a day for 7 days. No, you need to at least spend good money on your website, send a lot of traffic to that website before. But we're not going to be using any of these here. We're going to be using meta sources, right? So now for meta sources, there are different options for you. You can use video, right? Say you have a video you're using to run your ads, or you have a video on your page that people are watching over time. Now, everyone who has watched that video, you can retarget them. Maybe they didn't take action the first time they saw the video, you can retarget them with either a different video or the same video depending on what you are selling, right? So now let's go with meta sources video. So as you click on that, I'll click on next. Now, you as you can see here, they'll say choose engagement type. You have people who have viewed at least 3 seconds of your video, people who have viewed at least 10 seconds of your video, who has viewed at least 15 seconds of your video, 25% of your video, 50%, 75%, 95%. Now, any of these options you choose, right? Any of these options you choose, you would need to select the videos or particular videos that you want to use for these. Now, as you can see, people have viewed at least 3 seconds of a video. Now we'll select the videos. Which are these videos? Now you need to go into your page, the page connected to this your ad account that you want that the video is uploaded in, that you're using to run your ad, or you're using to, or that has done very well as you uploaded it, either organically or through ads. So I'm going to select the the page itself that I want to use, right? So now these are the videos on the page that I want to these are the videos on the page. So I'm going to select these videos now, and I'll click on confirm. Now these are people who have viewed at least 3 seconds of a video. Now I uploaded 6 videos. Now anybody who has watched at least 3 seconds of this video will be targeted. I'm going to select all these videos again. Anyone who has viewed at least 10 seconds of the video will be targeted. We'll select again. We click on confirm. So we'll do the same for all the other parts. Right? You don't want to skip any part, because at every point there are different set of people. There are people who would watch at least 95% of your videos. There are people who watch at least just 3 seconds of your videos. There are people who watch 25% of your videos. So you don't want to leave any part of these options without making use of them. So you select them all. You click on confirm. People have watched 95% of your videos. You select. You click on confirm. Now these are the duration. Now let's say you've uploaded these videos for at least a year, 365 days. So everyone who has watched these videos for at least a year will be targeted. If you want for 180 days, which is half a year, in 6 months, all of them will be targeted. So now let's name this Facebook slash Instagram video views. Now we'll click on create audience. Now when we click on create audience, we are going to create a lookalike audience of these people. Now everyone we created an option for, the people that was 95%, 20%, 25%. Now we're going to create a lookalike, people who have similar interests, similar hobbies, similar demographics. With those set of people, we're going to create a lookalike audience of those people. Now our select your lookalike source is the one we created earlier, the custom audience. So now our region is going to be Nigeria. Select that. And now for this slide here, okay, now number of lookalike audiences, we just want to create one, right? So now for this slide shows you, each percentage shows you the closer you are to the similarity of your source, right? For example, 1%, okay, like a 1% lookalike consists of the people most similar to your lookalike audience source. Now when you increase it to 2%, you see the estimated reach is increasing. At 1%, the estimated reach is 560,000 people, but at 2%, you have 1.1 million people. Now that's to show you that the higher you go, the more percentage you add, the more audience you'll be adding. But the more audience you add, the lesser the similarities will be. You understand? The lesser the similarities will be. the yes, the lesser the similarities will be. So let's go ahead. So let's do 2%. Now let's create our audience. So we've created a lookalike audience for the Facebook, Instagram video views. As you can see, this is a lookalike for Facebook, Instagram video views. So now let's go and create another one, custom audience for Instagram accounts. Now, if you have an Instagram account connected to your page, your Facebook page, or your Facebook ad account, you can get you can create a lookalike of a custom audience for those set of people. Now, here the source will be the Instagram account you want to create the custom audience for. Now the event, everyone who engaged with this professional account. Now, see, when you want to create a custom audience, right? Facebook will give you options. Now, the first one here is uh, account center accounts who started following this professional account. Includes people who started following this Instagram professional account. People who unfollow your Instagram professional account will be removed. Now, everyone who has followed, if you want to target people who have followed this Instagram account, this is the option you will choose. Let's say you have 20,000 followers, you have 50,000 followers, you have 100,000 followers, you have 1,000 followers, and you want to create a custom audience of everyone who have followed you on Instagram. This is the first option you choose, right? This just people who have followed it only, right? Now, if you want to go for everyone who has engaged with your professional account. Now, this include followers, this include comments, likes, saves, carousel swipes, button taps, or shares. If they are not your followers, they will be in this category. This is number two. This is number two option here. So you can create several custom audience for each of these options. You can create for people who started following this account, people who follow this account, people who have engaged, people who have visited, right? These are people who are not your followers, but they've come on your profile, maybe through your reels or your stories or something. They just saw it and then they landed on your profile, but they didn't take any specific action, right? You understand? So once they just landed on your profile, they saw your profile on their feed or anything, they will be in this category. This is number three category. So number four, who engage with any of my post or ad, with any post or ad. This includes accounts who took an action on this post or ad, such as likes, comments, saves, carousel swipes. Now, anyone who has engaged with your post or your ad or anything, they will be in this category. Now, this category number four here, okay, number five, are for people who have sent a message to your account. So, and then these are people, this number six here, these are people who have saved your post. But if I want to say, if I want to go for any option, these one, two, and three would be fine because this one, two, three encompasses every other options here. These other options is if you just want specific options, right? You just want specific ones. So, but you can create audiences for any of these, like custom audiences for any of these options, right? So we are going for the first one, which is who started following this professional account, or let's go for number two since it's and comprises of both followers and those who have taken action and all that. So let's go now for the last. If you've had your Instagram account for over a year, so for those who for the every action that has happened within the last 365 days, within the last 1 year. Yes. So then let's name this Instagram engagements. Let's name this Instagram engagements. Let's name this Instagram engagements. Now let's create the audience. Now let's create a lookalike audience for these Instagram engagements. So now it's the same thing with the previous one. All you just need to do now is put in Nigeria and then 2%. You can use 1% is fine, but for sake of audience, I'm using 2%. And now depending also on the product, if you're using a high ticket product, if you're selling a high ticket product, you can do 1%. So as you can see now, our lookalike audience 2% for Instagram engagement. Now let's create for another one. So if you want to create for the several options there that are for the Instagram account, you can just create several custom audiences and create lookalike audiences for them. So now, and now we want to use Facebook page. Let's say you have a Facebook page you and it's very active, and you want to use that page to create, and you want to create a custom audience from there, and a lookalike audience too. You can do that. Now for lead form, this is if you use instant forms to run your ads. So you can also create a custom audience from there. So now let's go for Facebook page. Click on next. Select the page you want to create the instant. Do you want to create your audience, custom audience from? Now you have also same options as you have on Instagram. You also have same options here for the Facebook page. So let's go with everyone who have engaged with our page, everyone who have visited your page or taken action on a post or ad, such as reaction, shares, comments, links, carousel swipes. So let's click on this one. In the last 1 year, 365 days, then audience name, Facebook engagements. Facebook engagement. So we click on create audience. Now we're going to create a lookalike audience. Remember, you can create custom audiences for each of those options. Those that have followed, those that have engaged, those that have saved your photos, those that have sent messages. So you can create different different custom audiences for them. So we are moving to 2%. I don't go above 2%. So that I keep it within the normal range. So it's populating, it's getting ready. So while it's getting ready, now let's go into creating our ad. Now, this is the main thing right now. So let's create our ad now. We want to create a retargeting campaign, right? So let's get right into it. So you come into your ads manager. Come into your ads manager. So you click on create. Click on create. So you can choose any of the objective you want to, engagement, leads, or sales, depending on the one you want. But when it comes to engagement and your objective is messaging, you want people to message you on WhatsApp, engagement or sales is fine. So I'm going with engagement for this. Now click on continue, click on manual engagement, click on continue. So for our campaign here, we're gonna name it retargeting campaign. Retargeting campaign. We're gonna name it retargeting campaign. So we don't need to do anything here again. You just click on next. So for the ad set, you can just name it retargeting. Just name it retargeting, because actually you don't need to do anything in the engagement in the ad set level. You just need to set up or pick out your audience. Now we want messages only on WhatsApp. So on check Messenger, on check Instagram, scroll down. Scroll down. Our budget is to 5,000 naira a day. 5,000 naira a day. Then for the location, don't put anything in your look. Just leave your location the way it is. Just leave your location the way it is. Then here now, this is where you select your audience. But we are going to switch to original audience option. Use original audience option. Original audience option. Now Now you don't need to do anything about the age range, except if you are targeting your product is for just men or just women. You can now select that here, or you can just leave it. Or if it's gender specific, you should also specify that here. But every other thing should be left. Then what you do now is you come to audiences, right? You come to audience. Now those audiences we picked earlier, right? Those audiences we picked earlier, we created earlier, like Facebook engagements, lookalike. So we're going to be picking them out now. So we'll be selecting them one after the other. We're putting all of them into this campaign, putting all of them Facebook engagement, Facebook, Instagram videos, lookalike, Instagram engagement. Now we've included all of them in our audience, right? So next we're going to do now, uncheck this, uncheck that. So now we'll go to our placement because we want the ads to show only on Instagram. We don't want it to show on Instagram or Facebook. We want it to show only on Instagram. So we uncheck Facebook, uncheck that, we uncheck Messenger, and leave just Instagram alone. So we have only Instagram as our target audience. So now you click on next. Now this is where you now impute your because now when you're running retargeting campaign, your videos, I'm going to be using two different videos for my ad. So your videos or your creative need to be dope, need to be catchy, need to be engaging, needs to be sharp, right? So that it will engage and grab the attention of your audience. So that is all you need to do. So here now I'll be imputing my ad copy, uploading my creatives, and creating my messaging that I want them to, messaging for. I already have an existing messaging to use, so I already have an existing messaging to use, so I'll just use my messaging already created and upload my creatives and I'll publish. And then start getting results. So this is how you create a retargeting campaign, right? So if you want to know, just watch the video, implement, and let me know what your results are like. When you start getting results, send me a message so that I'll know. If this is working for you also, drop a comment in the comment section so that I will do more videos like this for you. And if you want me to help you run your ads, you can send me a message and I would help you run ads for you, right? If you want my agency to assist you make more money promoting your product, services, or offers, send us a DM. So see you in the next video.